Safeguarding consumers while continuing to supply them with the goods and services they want is a prime social responsibility of business. Many companies recognize that providing customers with excellent service and product quality is an effective as well as ethical business strategy. Consumers, for their part, have become increasingly aware of their rights to safety, to be informed, to choose, and to be heard, and increasingly of their right to privacy. Government agencies serve as watchdogs for consumers, supplementing the actions taken by consumers to protect themselves and the actions of socially responsible corporations. At the heart of consumerism is an attempt to expand the rights and powers of consumers. The goal of the consumer movement is to make consumer power an effective counterbalance to the rights and powers of business firms that sell goods and services. Within an advanced, industrialized, private enterprise nation, business firms tend to grow to a very large size. They acquire much power and influence, and frequently they can dictate prices. Typical typical uh, typical to their policies, their advertisements sway consumers to buy one product or service rather than another. If large enough, they may share the market with only a few equally large competitors, thereby weakening some of the competitive protections enjoyed by consumers where business firms are smaller and more numerous. The economic influence and power of business firms may therefore become a problem for consumers unless ways can be found to promote an equal amount of consumer power. Most consumers would feel well protected if their fundamental rights to fair play in the marketplace could be guaranteed. When the consumer movement in the United States was in its early stages, President John F. Kennedy told Congress that consumers were entitled to four different kinds of protection. Number one, the right to safety, that is, to be protected against the marketing of goods that are hazardous to health or life. Number two, the right to be informed, that is, to be protected against fraudulent, deceitful, or grossly misleading information, advertising, labeling, or other practices, and to be given the facts to make an informed choice. Number three, the right to choose, that is, to be assured wherever possible access to a variety of products and services at competitive prices. And in those industries in which competition is not workable and government regulation is substituted, to be assured satisfactory quality and service at fair prices. And number four, the right to be heard, that is, to be assured that consumer interests will receive full and sympathetic consideration in the formulation of government policy and fair and expeditious treatment in its administrative tribunals. If these rights could be guaranteed, consumers would feel more confident in dealing with well organized and influential corporations in the marketplace. The consumer movement exists because consumers want to be treated fairly and honestly in the marketplace. Some business practices do not meet this standard. Consumers may be harmed by abuses such as unfairly high prices, unreliable and unsafe products, excessive or deceptive advertising claims, and the promotion of some products known to be harmful to human health, such as cigarettes or farm products contaminated with pesticides. Additional reasons for the existence of the consumer movement are the following. Number one, complex products have enormously complicated the choices consumers need to make when they go to shopping. Number two, services as well as products have become more specialized and difficult to judge. Number three, when business tries to sell both products and services through advertising, claims may be inflated or they may appeal to emotions having little to do with how the product is expected to perform. And number four, product safety has been often ignored. Log on to my website www.asifjmeer.com. Also visit my blog at asifjmeer.wordpress.com. Have a great day.